So by now you should all know I'm dating 10 people. Wow, I'm a slut. But there used to be 12, but 2 of them got eliminated. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go click the link over there, or I'll put it in the description below. Basically, on my Lush channel, I'm having a contest called My Gay Online Boyfriend, where these boys jump through hoops to try to be with me, try to win my love. And every week you guys vote for your favorite contestant to move on to the next round. So basically, this is kind of meant to be funny and silly and just kind of fun. But in all seriousness, the winner does win a trip to Los Angeles, and it could turn into something more. So I just wanted to be one-on-one with you guys and tell you how I truly feel about these contestants so you guys can help me pick a better boyfriend. First, there's Nick, who reminds me a lot of my ex-boyfriend, not because he shares the same name, but because he has a lot of mannerisms where he just kind of reminds me of him. And out of all the contestants, I feel like he would be the one that I can bring home to my mom. Like, I can picture him and my mom like being really good friends and really liking each other, which is super weird because I always want my mom to love and support the person I end up marrying. But when it comes down to it, what matters is what I think. And I really think that Nick is sweet and caring. He's like a kind of like a boy next door type where he just is a genuine, down-to-earth person, and I could see myself with him. Then there's Donny, who is a YouTuber, so it would be perfect, and our lives would like intertwine because we can go to like YouTube events together, and our lives would just be very similar, and I feel like dating another YouTuber would be fucking awesome and sweet because everything would just go with the flow. Like, nothing would be a problem. Like, if I'm like, oh, I have to shoot a video, he would completely understand. Or like, if I'm editing a video, he might be like, hey, you want me to help you? And that's what I need. Is sometimes you just need a little help, a little bit of like caring, and I feel like he would like offer me a lot of help in life. And I feel like I could be really happy with him because we do share a lot of the same common interest. I saw his dancing submission for tomorrow, and his butt isn't really the biggest, and if you guys know me, I really do love booties, but you know, it's not the most important thing in the world. Next, there's Jonathan, which is super fucking weird. Like, I don't think I would ever have been like attracted to him, so to speak. He's just not my normal type. There's just something different about him that I am just so attracted to, and I'm not sure why. He reminds me kind of like Tarzan, like his hair. Usually I don't really like really long hair on guys, but there's just something so sexy about him. He seems wild and free, and I just feel like it would be a good match to be with someone that can like go on adventures with me and kind of like see the world. It's just so weird because I just couldn't picture myself with him in the beginning, but like the more time goes on, the more I'm like obsessing over him, and he went from being like okay, I would date him to like, wow, I think this would be really fucking crazy. This would be like a spark relationship that would just fucking blow up and be like really crazy and really awesome, and I kind of like the idea. Next up is Ray, which I've never been with an Asian guy before, but I'm not opposed to it, that's for sure. But I feel like me and him would be better friends than in a relationship. He's really nice, and a lot of people I realize don't get his humor. Like in the one submission video where he had like the incense, I was like laughing, but a lot of people, it kind of went over their head. Like his kind of humor isn't like a normal type of humor, which is good because also my humor isn't kind of the same as like a normal person's humor. But I just see him as more like a good friend. Like I could actually like hang out with him, be real with him, be honest with him. I don't know, he just seems like a really good, genuine person. And then there's Casper, who is literally boyfriend goals, but the only problem is he's straight. So I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work out. Like, he says that I'm an exception, so you never know, but like, I feel like he just wants to be in LA and wants to be my friend, so he's just kind of entering the contest to try to be my friend, but you never know. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't know their sexuality until they experiment, and maybe he'll be gay for pay. Maybe like I'll pay him to blow. No, I'm just kidding, I would never do that. But like, I feel like maybe once he gets more comfortable with me, maybe he'll be open to dating. But I feel like there might be a lot of conflict sexually because I don't know, I've never been with someone who is straight, but like, I guess you can say questioning? It has to be questioning, because if he says I'm an exception to the rule, like, there has to be some kind of ounce in there inside of him that wants to be with me, which is really flattering that I can, like, take that little ball inside of him of wonder and, like, make it into a bigger thing. But I feel like if he were to be, like, bisexual or really attracted to guys, I think that he would be the perfect boyfriend for me. And then there's Samuel, who reminds me a lot of my best friend Derek, which is really fucking cute and gets me really excited, but also a little bit creeps me the fuck out at the same time. But I feel like he is the perfect kind of guy. Like, he is very sweet and caring, and he shaves his whole body, which is really fucking hot, because I don't know, sometimes I don't really like a lot of, like, masculine guys. I like very feminine, girly girl guys, and I feel like he would be a good match for me, but I feel like he wouldn't challenge me enough, so to speak. I'm hoping moving on, like, I can see more of his personality shine through in the videos. Like, he's a really good singer, and I feel like he could, like, sing me to sleep, or, just, like, add joy to my life. Like, I feel like he would be happy and bubbly, and, like, whenever I'm feeling down, he would help lift me up, lift my spirits, make me happy again. And that's what I want in a boyfriend, actually, is for someone that can, like, make me happy, because I suffer from clinical depression, and happiness is all that I want. Happiness is all that I care about. So the thought of being with Samuel makes me really, really, really happy. And then there's Davis from Brazil. Let me just tell you guys for a second, I have a serious Latino fetish. Like, I think Latin boys turn me on the most. Like, when I think of, like, the hottest guy in the world, he would probably be Latin. I don't know, there's just something about Latin guys. They're, like, spicy and hot and, like, I don't know. Like, I used to not like accents, but, like, Latin accents, like, Brazilian accents, and, like, accents are starting to turn me on for some weird, odd reason. And I feel like it would be really fun with him, and life would be really exciting and thrilling, and the sex would probably be fucking phenomenal. Did I just fucking say that? But you never know. And then there's Slava, which I have literally nothing bad to say about this guy. Being LGBT in Russia right now is not easy. They're literally killing people for coming out of the closet and for being gay, which is crazy that he joined my contest, is kind of being open about everything and being himself, which is risking his life to be with me. And it's kind of, like, inspiring and really scary at the same time. But I don't know, I feel like we could develop a love that could change the heart of a nation. And there's Johnny, who a lot of people probably do not see me with. Like, they can't picture us together, so to speak. Like, my friends, family, and you guys probably are like, yeah, I don't really see you guys, like, becoming a thing. But I feel like learning more about him, I'm starting to understand that he's, like, the perfect amount of, like, sexy and funny and cute. And I think he would be the perfect boyfriend. Like, even if he wasn't with me, he would be the perfect boyfriend to date, because he would always, like, try to make me happy. And I think, like, there's certain guys that are just cut out for being in relationships, and it seems like he would be a really good person to be in a relationship with. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I daydream and I picture how life would be with him, and it seems really fun and exciting, and I look forward to it. Last but not least, there's Bruce, which I've co-hosted on You Now with, and he is very sexual. He is a very sexually driven person, and I'm a very sexual person too, so I feel like we'd be a really good match sexually, because, like, I feel like I date people that aren't very sexual, and I'm very sexual, so, like, it'd be nice to have, like, some equilibrium there. But also, I feel like he would be a really good, fun boyfriend, like, to be with. And, like, you know, when you, like, meet up and then there's sexual energy and then everything's all fine. But then I pictured, like, in the future, like, actually, like, living with him, or, like, seeing him every day. And I feel like I would get really sick of him, honestly. I don't know why, but I just picture it in my head, and I'm just like, I just feel like I wouldn't be able to deal with him. Like, he's good in, like, small doses and fun doses, but, like, I don't know, you never know though, because sexually, like, maybe if it's so good that it just works out and I would want to be with him every day. But when I think of it right now in my head, because keep in mind, I've never met these people. I'm basically judging them off of things I've known about them, things they've said on Twitter, things that they've said in videos. So I don't know too much about them, but Bruce seems like a really good match for me. But longevity-wise, I don't see myself, like, waking up to him every day, which is a really bad thing, because when I think about my future husband, I want to be able to, like, open my eyes and just be like, wow, I am the luckiest guy on fucking earth, and I feel phenomenal, and I feel great, and I'm gonna start the day off right, because, like, my boyfriend's right there fucking with me, and, like, what could be better than that? Like, what could be waking up next to the person you love and starting your day off by just watching them sleep? Okay, this sounds really fucking creepy. Anyway, but yeah, that's how I feel about the contestants. I hope this helps with your voting system. I mean, like, with who you vote for. Basically, you can vote every Monday and Wednesday at MatthewLush.com/vote. If you want to go check it out, I'll put the playlist below. Episode 2. Well, no, episode 3 technically, but it's a second challenge, and basically all they're gonna be doing is dancing in their underwear to try to turn me on. And I've seen a couple of the videos already, and holy shit, is it fucking hot. This is one video you're not gonna wanna miss, so don't forget to subscribe to my Lush channel, and don't forget to subscribe to me, because every time you don't subscribe, a gay baby turns straight. Do it for the gabies! Alright, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye! Oh my god, we just saw Justin Bieber! I love him! He was so good! Literally, I'm wet right now. I'm literally fucking wet.